Broadcasting from the outskirts of Minnie's Melodyland, somewhere under the cloud. It is Podcast Rewritten, Toontown Radio, episode number 42. It's been a while.
It has been a while.
We had to cancel 2 times.
Yep.
Because of my busy schedule at work and your busy schedule at work.
Yeah.
But here we are now in the Podcast Rewritten top secret studios.
Yes.
It's good to be here.
It is good to be here, and we appreciate you guys' patience with us.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. Yeah. Everybody. And how long has it been? It's been like a month.
Oh, it's definitely been a few weeks.
Yeah, it's been like 3 weeks.
It's been a while.
But here we are, and it is actually Memorial Day.
It is Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day. We'd like to thank everybody who made the ultimate sacrifice to keep us free on this Memorial
very
Day.
Thankful.
Right. It's not just about barbecues and hamburgers and hot dogs and stuff, which, by the way, we are not having.
No, we're not.
We are going to the movies today.
We are. We are seeing Bob's Burgers,
Bob's
the movie.
Burgers. We're going to have popcorn and
candy.
Licorice.
Yes.
You've recently been eating red vines, haven't you?
Yes.
I'm still into
my husband loves the red vines. I'm actually at the movies. I'm going to have chocolate and popcorn.
I'm still team Twizzlers, just saying.
Yeah. Well, I like them both, but I'll eat the red vines.
Trader.
No.
Trader.
What can you do?
Yeah, that's fine. Let's see here. What do we got? Oh, I was checking the Podcast Rewritten analytics. We have some new listeners in Mexico. Mexico, Annie, south of the border. And as is tradition here, of course, everybody knows I am fluent in Spanish because I am fluent in over 800 forms of communication.
That's impressive.
To our friends in Mexico, I say, Benvenuto al espectáculo.
Which means,
welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. We've also got listeners in Colombia, Brazil, so they know what I'm talking about.
They do.
They know. Also, España.
Spain.
Ooh. Yes. Spain. So, also in the analytics, I noticed Spotify still our number one platform.
That's been our number one platform for a while.
That's been our number one platform for a long time.
Wow.
Our number 2 platform is Apple Podcasts.
That's what I listen on.
Is it? Well...
Nah. You know what? I've listened to a few of our episodes, but I don't really like to listen to myself talk.
I don't like to listen to myself talk.
When I mean I listen on Apple Podcasts, I listen to a couple Disney podcasts.
I listen to a lot of I listen to Destiny 2 podcasts. Okay. I listen to Stranger Things podcasts. I listen to Lord of the Rings podcasts.
Okay.
I listen to a lot of Star Wars podcasts.
Don't you listen to like some Harry Potter podcasts? Or no?
I listen to a lot of Harry Potter podcasts.
Wow.
Some of them are good. Some of them aren't so good. Some of them are kind of adult themed and they use like foul language. So I kind of don't listen to those because I like the G-rated ones better. But yes, I'm a big podcast fan, and I've been listening to podcasts lately on Apple Podcasts because I recently bought an iPhone.
You did? You became Team iPhone.
I didn't want to. I fought it for such a long time.
Oh, but it's the best.
It's not. I had just bought the Samsung Galaxy S22, the big one, the S22 Plus thing, and I lost it. I lost my phone downtown Nashville.
Smack in the middle of Broadway.
I mean, Broadway and First, right at the corner of. Anybody who knows Nashville knows how busy Broadway is. I lost it. It was on airplane mode, so I couldn't even track it.
That thing is just gone.
Gone. So I was about to film video because I have like a side project where I film video, and so I couldn't even track it. So I was so upset, and I had just gotten that phone less than a month before.
That's a good phone.
I loved it. So I went and stopped at my phone carrier on the way home, and I was like, just give me the iPhone 13 Pro Max.
Are you liking the iPhone
now? I've had iPhones previously, and it takes a while to get back into the whole groove of things, but I'm pretty much used to it now. I still find myself going like doing the Android Samsung gestures.
Yeah.
Like to
It's different.
minimize things. Yeah, but the last iPhone I had was the 10s Max.
Right.
So that wasn't too long ago. That was like 2.5, 3 years ago. So like
They're
I still
constantly coming
remember
out
a
with
lot of
new
it.
ones. I also have the iPhone 13.
You have the 13 Pro, yeah.
Yes, which you and Mommy got for me
We got for you, yes.
as
And
a part of a wedding present.
Part of a wedding present. Every time I buy a phone for you, I say this is the last phone I'm ever going to buy for you. I've been saying that since you were what, 16,
Yeah.
17?
Yep.
I've been trying to get you off the iPhone platform for years, but you had the very first iPhone.
The very first iPhone. That was when I was in what, like 6th or 7th grade?
I don't know. You were young.
So
Were
it was
you like
jailbroken.
you must have been like the only kid in your
Yeah.
class who had an iPhone
Something.
because you were young.
I remember it was jailbroken and it
was
had like a
jailbroken.
Family Guy theme on it. I was
Yep.
so obsessed with it. It was so cool.
You were definitely killing it with
And
that.
it had such cool apps like where you could like drink chocolate milk
Drink
on
chocolate
it. And,
milk,
like,
yeah.
Like those early like
The
useless
early-
apps.
Right. They
They were
didn't do
cool.
a thing.
They were
Yeah.
so cool.
Yep.
Oh.
They were pretty cool. But anyway, I digress. Annie, I'm sure in the time we've been gone, we've had a ton of comments.
Yes, we have.
Let's hear some.
So, we had a listener send us some photos recently.
Oh.
Their username on Instagram is Killa_R, and they had actually won one of our previous giveaways.
Wait a minute, is that his username or is that his rap name?
That's his username.
Oh, so is he a rapper? Because he sounds
You
like
know,
a rapper.
I don't know.
Killer R.
It does.
Okay.
So his TOON name is Bobbert Mouse.
I've seen Bobbert Mouse.
Yes, I've previously pronounced it wrong, but he corrected me. It was Bobbert Mouse. So yeah, he won one of our previous giveaways, and he took our pins
Yes,
and
I saw this
stickers to Disneyland, California.
I love it.
And sent us some photos, which I think it's so cool
Yes.
that our merch, which is made by Papa Puffs, and Josh.FTI, our logo,
Yes.
was designed by them, and took it around Disneyland.
I love the stormtroopers and
Yes.
all the cool Star Wars pics he did. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
you guys can go see that on our Instagram. You can go see those awesome photos. So we have more comments, and these are regarding the meetup we just did, which we'll talk about in a little bit. Macmillan Land said, "This was so fun. It was amazing how many people showed up, made my game's FPS so low." Audrey Odman says, "So many people. It was great. Thanks for another great meetup." Chris A. Cavern said, "Sad I could not be there. I am at a Padres game for work." I love that. I got a kick out of that.
They must be in California, right? Padres is a California
You know,
team.
I don't know sports.
San Jose Padres I don't know. I don't understand
know
sports
sports.
at all.
I could just imagine them sitting there though on their phone during the
Yeah.
game,
I'm not a sports guy.
looking at.
Growing up, I played Dungeons and Dragons.
Dragons, yeah.
I was not a sports guy.
I did karate and cross country was my biggest sports.
Yeah, right.
And that was it.
My sport was Dungeons and Dragons.
Dragons, that's great.
Yeah.
Climate TTR says, "So sad I always miss these. I will make it to a meetup one day."
Yes.
And our last comment is from Duckington Finch. Said, "I bet this episode will provide the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything."
Do you know why he said that?
I don't.
Because we're on episode 42. In the book, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the supercomputer, when asked what is the, answer to, the ultimate question of the universe,
Right.
the supercomputer replied 42.
Interesting. I've not even heard of that.
Really? Okay.
You said that's a book?
Book and then
Movie, right.
Very, very clever, Duck.
Very clever.
Very clever,
Very
Finchman.
clever. I feel like he knew you would understand that
He
reference.
knew. He knew. Nerds know.
No.
Yeah, we all
Right.
know each other. So is that all the comment? I mean, there was a bunch
Yep.
more, but that was the highlights. Speaking of the meetup was off the chain.
That was off the chain.
The meetup was off the chain. We had regular, like, what would you call them? Civilians? People not connected with the podcast come up and be like, what's going on?
Like, you know, and we've said this before, like before every meetup, like you and I are on the phone talking, like, you know, how many people you think is going to be there. You know, this probably isn't going to be as big, you know, like we're just kind of, you know, talking back and forth. Like I'm getting a little nervous. You're trying to hype me up.
We didn't even have a spotter there.
No. So yeah, like usually we'll have one or two people kind of like checking out for us. And, this time we didn't have anybody, so we don't know what this really looks like.
We stepped in and it was
there.
like,
How many people would you say?
Annie, I don't know.
There was a lot of people.
There was a lot of people.
It was
so
like making
people,
my computer like glitchy.
Bogged down. So many people that there were Toontown staff members there checking out why the Toontown frame rate
was
dropped.
Slow.
There was so many people. It was
so many people. We couldn't even ask questions because usually we'll ask questions. No. People respond. We respond. We couldn't even ask questions.
This was like a Hollywood movie premiere.
Yeah, I was so like just shell shocked. Like I couldn't even like.
It was amazing, and this was our biggest giveaway yet.
Oh yes, this was huge.
I think was a real big hit was our Toon Resistance stickers.
Those were huge.
Our Are You Toon Enough rainbow holographic stickers.
Those were huge because people kept messaging us about those.
Right, trying to buy them,
which we don't sell anything.
We do not sell any of our merch. All of our merch is completely free via giveaways. You have to win it. That's the only way to get it. And there was a podcast rewritten pin, podcast rewritten keychain, podcast rewritten logo sticker,
sheet.
Right, podcast rewritten sticker sheet, which is your character, my character, and a Toontown rewritten logo on there.
Yes. And again, thank you, Papa Puffs and Josh.fti. Yes. Without you guys, this would not be possible.
Exactly.
Most of it. So.
You guys made us the coolest.
And where do we get our
Sticker Mule?
Sticker Mule. Thank you, Sticker Mule.
Stickermule.com does the coolest merch, stickers
like
and
production
keychains, pins.
It's all flawless.
Yeah, they do it all for us. Excellent prices because we're completely self-funded, just like Toontown Rewritten is.
Yep.
So that's cool. So that was an incredible meetup, our best yet, and we picked three.
There was three winners. They each won a prize pack. If you guys can just shoot us a message and let us know if you received those yet.
Yeah, one of them I think shipped out to Great Britain, didn't it?
Yes, one of those did ship out to Great Britain.
We sent everything out in I think purple padded envelopes. Is that right?
Purple padded envelopes. The winners' names was Tangle, Science Toons, and Mr. Poppy.
Wait, what was it again?
Science Toons.
Science Toons.
Yes.
Tangle.
Tangle and Mr. Poppy.
Mr. Poppy, congratulations.
Congratulations, guys.
Send us pictures or something.
Pictures, yeah.
Let us know it got to you safe, and congratulations.
Congrats, guys.
And with that, we have an announcement to make.
Yes.
Not a happy one. I mean, it's not a big deal, sort of. It's kind of, but would you like to say it? Or should I? You don't want to say it. We have decided that Podcast Rewritten is going to go monthly.
Yeah.
We used to go weekly, and then my schedule just got so crazy that it just was not, we couldn't do it weekly. And then we went bi-weekly, and once again, my schedule's crazy. Annie's schedule has become crazy. So we have decided to put out the best content we possibly can. We've decided to go monthly. We'll have a lot more content.
Yes, and possibly longer episodes.
Well, possibly, but and this might only be temporary.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
we might in the future go back to bi-weekly. We might in the future go back to weekly. I mean, we
And this
don't
was with
know.
a lot of discussion.
A lot of discussion. We went
This
back
was a
and
lot
forth.
of back and forth to make this decision.
Yeah, a lot of back and
So just, stay tuned in the future. We don't
Right.
know what it holds.
We don't know. Who knows?
Who knows? I don't.
Duckington Finch might.
Duckington Finch might. Go
He
ask
knows
him.
everything. Go ask him.
Go ask him.
In our prize pack, as a surprise, and people might not even realize it, we sent 3D glasses.
Oh, yes, we did.
Why'd we send 3D glasses, Annie?
Because a lot of you might not know this, which I feel like a lot of you don't. You might know.
I know.
So on Toontown Rewritten, they put a feature where you can go in the options and you could turn on experimental settings and you could play Toontown Rewritten in 3D.
In 3D.
Now, I think this was...
now, we talked about it last week.
Yes.
Not last week. Last episode, episode 41. But we hadn't really tried it out. We kind of tried it out.
Yep.
We didn't really try it out with a good pair of 3D glasses. I just went ahead and ordered 50 pair of 3D glasses because I said, you want to know what? If this actually turns out to be good, I want to start giving them away in the prize packs. Because, where do you even get 3D glasses these days? Like, back in the 1950s, they were everywhere. I remember when I was a kid, Annie, in the 80s, on Sunday nights, they would play 3D movies on television.
Wait, they had 3D back in the 80s?
Yes,
I
they
didn't
had.
know that.
Yes, they had 3D.
I thought
in
that
the
was like a
80s.
new thing when I was a kid.
No. So I'm actually holding a pair of 3D glasses right now.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to put them on.
You're going to put them on?
Yep, there they go.
Oh, my God.
What do you think?
You look great.
How do I look?
Awesome.
Red, blue. I think that's called anaglyph, the
Yep.
red and blue. So back in the 80s, on Sunday nights, not every Sunday, but some Sundays, ABC would run 3D movies on TV.
On TV?
On TV. But to get the 3D glasses, they would, you'd have to go to 7-Eleven. You know, the
Yeah, I love 7-Eleven.
convenience store. And back in New York City, where we're from, 7-Elevens were everywhere. They were on like every single corner, all over Brooklyn, Staten Island. So I was with my grandparents, and they didn't want to drive me to go get 3D glasses.
Right.
So me and my friends took our bikes, went through the couch cushions and got
my
change, right?
Yeah.
And, turned in cans for the deposit. I think the 3D glasses were, I don't know, 50 cents each, $1 each. I wanted to get 3 pair, my grandmother, grandfather, and me. And I was able to actually somehow get 3 pair, and we watched some movie in 3D. And
That's so cool.
yeah, and so I kept them because, I don't know if it was once a month or once every couple of months, they would play a movie in 3D, and the following Monday in school, it was like the talk of the school because
Really?
it was the coolest thing.
Now you've got 50 pairs.
Now I've got 50 pair.
Now you've got 50 pairs.
And, well, no, because we gave
We're
some
gonna
away.
Yeah.
I gave a pair to you. I've got a pair right here. So we're going to include them in all our future prize packs.
Yes.
How do you turn on the 3D option on Toontown Rewritten? Well, I'll tell you. You hover your mouse over the options, which is right above your sticker book. Click on options up top. Click on the little icon of the video camera. So you click video, scroll down to experimental, and then you click on the Anaglyph 3D option. It'll say Anaglyph 3D red blue. Click that to on. Close out the options, and now you'll see everything in Toontown will be like 2, be like double, 1 red, 1 blue, put on your 3D glasses and enjoy Toontown in fabulous, amazing 3D. Annie's not crazy about it.
No, I'm not crazy about it. But you know, for what it is, it's cool. But I would just like to say, I think this was supposed to be implemented in Toontown Online, but they never added it in the game. And so Joey Zolkowski was like, you know, let's put it in Toontown Rewritten.
We actually did a whole thing about this last episode about how Disney did it on their Pirates game.
Right.
And they actually sent premium members special 3D glasses in the mail because, after all, it's the year... whatever it was. That was only like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. We did do it last
episode, huh?
Where do you get 3D glasses these days? I was able to get 50 pair, and we're sending them out to our prize pack members. So the 3 lucky winners, if you're wondering why you got a pair of 3D glasses in your prize pack, that's why. Stick them on, go into the options, turn on 3D, and enjoy Toontown in wonderful, amazing 3D.
Throw gags in 3D.
Throw gags in 3D, which is actually pretty cool, even though Annie doesn't think so. Annie gets dizzy if you talk too fast.
I'm very, very sensitive. You have to understand.
You have all kinds of sensory issues. Annie,
Yes,
have you seen my laptop? I've got all kinds of cool stickers on there.
Your laptop's looking awesome.
Yeah, I've got our Toon Resistance stickers. I've got our Are You Toon Enough sticker on there.
It looks so cool.
I thought so too. So that's the big news. Annie, you were telling me that there's an event today. Let's hear about it.
There is a couple events coming up. There's one today called the Memorial Day CEO race, held by Wisconsin's Finest Cheeses.
Aren't they partners?
Yes, I think they are partners.
Aren't we not partners?
We're not partners.
How is that even possible?
You know what? I don't know.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
But yeah. So Wisconsin's Finest Cheeses, and I'm going to read this off of Discord. Wisconsin's Finest Cheeses presents a special day Memorial Day CEO race. Join us on Monday, May 30th, 2022, which is today, at 7:30 p.m. It says your local time in Thwackville to see who can defeat the CEO the fastest. All toons are welcome to join. All gags and doodles are allowed. The use of rewards such as Unites, Fires, Level 7 gags, and remotes are prohibited and will result in a 1-minute penalty added to your team's final time. There will be a staff member on each team to record the time, which begins when the gag panel is shown until the first toon dances. And then it just shows, you know, if you want to learn more about the event and how to sign up, there's a link that you can click. So go on the Toontown Rewritten Discord to find out more about that event.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And that's 7:30 Toontown time.
Yeah, it's a 7:30 p.m. your local time. I would assume Toontown time.
It's got to be Toontown.
Yeah, to find more about that event, go on their Discord. And then there's another exciting event that is coming up this coming month.
June 11th, which is not this month, because technically today's the 30th.
Yes, technically it's still we're in May. So it reads as this. We are here at Toontown Pride. Loved the turnout for last year's Pride Parade, and we're delighted to announce that we will be hosting another parade for all of Toontown this June as well. Similarly to last year, we will march through the streets of Toontown to show off our pride for this community. Feel free to wear something extra colorful for the occasion. Whether you're out of the closet, questioning things, or just an ally wanting to show some support for your fellow Toons, we'd love to have you this year. We're beginning our march in Toontown Central Splashport. Shortly after, we'll be headed towards the other playgrounds. We'll be meeting up around 3 p.m. Toontown time or 6 p.m. EDT. The full route can be found in the graphic below. So it looks like it is an actual march, which is pretty cool. So they're going to start in Toontown Central, march to Daisy's Gardens, Donald's Dock, then head to the Burr, Minnie's Melodyland, and then Donald's Dreamland. This will be June 11th at 3 p.m. Toontown time.
Are they going to walk through the streets?
That's what it looks like. They're starting in Splashport, Toontown Central. Again, find out more about that on the Toontown Rewritten official Discord.
What if they run into cogs on the street? They're going to have to do battle. Are they going to stick to the sidewalks?
I've never been to... I didn't go to the last one, so I don't know.
Okay.
That's interesting. I guess go find out.
Right. Go find out. See
Go
what's
find
going
out.
on. Unless they have certain dedicated toons to fight and clear the streets. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
That'd be
certain Jedi, like
Right.
Jedi's, like fried
Jedi.
Jedi's.
Fried
Fried
Jedi.
Jedis.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh!
wanna be
I gotta
Pride
go.
Jedi. I'm showing up, guys.
I'm showing up.
I want to be a Pride Jedi and clear the streets.
Clear the streets for the Pride Parade.
That is cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
All right. Annie, you were telling me earlier as I was making my coffee something called Toon Book.
Toon Book.
What's
All right.
Toon Book?
So, some odd years back, some of you may know about Toon Book. Now, I deleted my little thingy I was going to read off of, so, I happen to do that a lot. All right, I found it. So, Toon Book was like a Toontown Facebook. I was not on it, but I heard some stuff about it, and I heard it's coming back. So, I was sent a tweet this morning from one of my pals, and it says, Jeremy, I'm not going to read their last name, on Twitter, says, Little Toon Cat and I are working on bringing Toon Book back online. Let me know if you're interested in testing things out and providing some early feedback.
Interesting.
I'll say their username. JJ Coltar wrote that tweet.
Okay.
So you can go check that out on Twitter. And I guess they're working on bringing things back. So if you want to test some stuff out, just go contact them.
So Toon Book was kind of like a Facebook for Toontown.
From my understanding, yeah.
I dig it. I don't recall you being into that when you were a kid.
When I was a kid playing Toontown, I knew nothing about Toon Book. I think Toon Book was up from my understanding until, I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll find out.
Personally, I don't know that much about Toon Book. Just the basics. But
Annie,
they're bringing it back.
I know you might not have been too active in game lately, but I'm going to talk about what I did in game. So, the last time I signed into Toontown Rewritten was during a tightwad invasion. So I sign in, right? And I'm ready to do battle, but this thing pops up on top of the screen. It says new delivery in your mailbox. I'm psyched. I see that. It's kind of like getting an Amazon package.
It is.
Right?
Yeah.
It's so exciting. You're like, what did I order? I totally forgot. You're like, I recall talking to Clarabelle, but like I totally forgot what I ordered. Let me go see. So I immediately teleport home to my beautiful, beautiful castle in my estate. And my doodle greets me immediately. Tablespoon?
Tablespoon.
Love them.
Tablespoon 2.0.
All right, we don't have to talk about that. I ordered a hardwood fishing rod.
You upgraded?
I upgraded.
Nice.
Yes. And so it says you are now ready to catch bigger fish. But I got bigger things on my mind. Okay? Bigger fish to fry, so to speak.
So
okay?
hysterical.
Bigger fish to fry. So I immediately checked my Toon task list. And I still got my little old man task still waiting there. He told me to prove my worth and do 2 4-story cashbot buildings.
Yikes.
Which is kind of tough. I had no idea.
Yeah.
So, let's see. I headed to Minnie's Melodyland. I gagged up. I head straight to Alto Avenue, and I'm looking for cashbot buildings. All I see is lawbot buildings.
And I'd just like to set the record straight. I would have helped you, but I had to go get dinner.
Yeah, well, you know something? I called you. I was like,
I know.
Annie,
Look.
I need to do, and I know if you were there with me, we could have done.
We would have flew through
We would
that.
have flew through them. It would have been like shooting fish in
Yeah,
a barrel.
all right. You
See
know-
what I did? I did the whole
Yeah.
fish metaphor again.
Yep.
Bigger fish to fry, shooting fish in the barrel. I'm killing it. So, Minnie's Melody Land. I said that. Alto Avenue. Nothing but lawbot buildings, no cashbot buildings. But I finally found one on the street that heads to the Burr. I forgot the name of the street. So I park my little Toon butt right in front of the building, right, waiting for somebody to help me. I'm waiting there 5 minutes. I even sent you a picture.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there.
And my response was like, "Oh, nice," or something.
Nobody there. Help me. I'm typing out. Somebody come help. You were like, go to your friends list and ask somebody to help. I go to my friends list.
And
Who's on my friends list?
Sent me a picture of that.
My doodle.
Yeah.
My doodle's the only one on my friends list. Can you imagine?
It makes me so sad when I see Toons like on the street and they're saying like help, and then you just gotta go help them.
You gotta.
It's so sad.
Nobody helped your pop.
That's okay. That's really sad.
So, what did I do? I went fishing. I got a brand new rod.
That new rod to use.
I got a brand new rod. I went fishing. I went to the Berg Pond, caught myself some 3-pound starfish. Okay? Let me tell you something. Some people have this fishing thing figured out. Okay?
Who's that guy last time? The
that
spam
guy
fisher?
last time was just, right, casting, reeling them in. Casting. As fast as people cast, they reel them in. But I did catch a 5-pound, 13-ounce clownfish, a 10-pound, 6-ounce dogfish. All sorts of fish. And I sold them for 42 jelly beans to, what's his name? Fred the fisherman, salesman guy?
There's all kinds of fishermen.
Who sells them to the pet store, which I've never seen them for sale, so I think they're probably eating them.
Did you know every street in Toontown has a hidden pond with a fisherman?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yes, I did know that. And sometimes when things get a little bit hectic, I'll just go fish.
You need to take a breather and go fish.
I need to take a breather.
Sometimes.
I'll go fish. So, after I sold the fish, I was like, look, no one's really helping me out with this. Let me go to the headquarters in the Berg and get another Toon task to do in the meantime. I go there, and all the Toon tasks are those ones labeled just for fun.
Because the little old man task is probably your last task that you need.
I don't do those just for funs. I'm all about serious business. Yeah. Toontown, rewritten, no time for fun.
No time for fun.
I get down to business. I got my 3D glasses on. I am down to business.
You want to make it as real as possible.
As real as possible. Just for fun? Not for me. No, sir. It's either a serious Toon task or it's not for loud, just a tricky twist. That's it. So, what did I do? Okay. So I was like, well, I'm just going to go find the building. So let me see, what street did I go on? I don't remember what street I went on, but I did go down a street, and I actually found Toons waiting outside a 4-story Cashbot building.
Really?
Found them waiting, like, for me. This was, like, incredible. Their names were, and I told them that I was going to give them a shout-out, Croc, Pancake, and Sally Soundcake. They were a cat, a mouse, and a gator, and me. Oh, it was on Walrus Way, actually. And me, I was the duck. So we do it, go through it, blow through it, kick butt. That's my first 4-story build, 4-star Cashbot building. We blow through it. Of course, I use all the wrong gags, and they all know exactly what to do. I'm using all the wrong gags, but they were cool. What I do is now I pause for a second. When I see them using sound, I use sound. When I see them about to pick up a pie or the water, I usually follow suit. I'm getting the hang of it. So
yeah, it takes a minute to pick it up.
Takes a minute. So, second 4-story building, the same Toon, Pancake, showed up at a 4-star Cashbot building I was waiting at. And so I says to Pancake, I was like, so should we wait for another Toon? And Pancake was like, yeah, that's probably a good idea. So somebody named Delta Dawn showed up, which is actually one of your mom's favorite songs.
Yeah, it
Delta
is.
Dawn. Yeah. What's that flower you have on? So then Delta Dawn was like, hey guys, I need this building, but I need to go gig up. Don't go in yet. I'm like, okay, fine. So Delta Dawn goes, gigs up. Sassy Poppin' Paws shows up. And they're like, what are you waiting on? Let's go. I'm like, no. Delta Dawn
Is on her way.
went to go gig up. She'll be right back. Sassy Poppin' Paws was like, yeah, that sounds legit. No problem. So Delta Dawn comes back, just like she said. What's that flower you have on? And boom, we go through the building, rockets face off, and go through it. And I completed my little old man task. So now I'm off to little old man to turn it in on Walrus Way. Of course, it was a cog building. After all this time, what's his building called again? The Blizzard Wizard?
Yeah, I think
It was
so.
a cog building. So I'm like, look at this. So I change, what's it called? Districts.
Yeah.
Run all the way back. It's a cog building again. I'm sitting there like, are you kidding me? And as I say that, it pops back into a regular building.
Oh,
Blizzard Wizard.
Some tunes defeated
Somebody
it?
was actually in the building
Thank
doing
goodness.
whatever it is, and they fixed it for me. I go in. Little old man, who, by the way, doesn't really look that old, says to me, now you are ready. Go out, walk the earth, and choose your final track. When you're ready, return to me. What do you want, tune up or drop? I'm like, walk the earth. What do you think? It's not that serious. I go out, I come back in. He acts like I was gone forever. He's like, oh, you're back? Oh, it's so good to see you. I'm like, bro, I walked out for a second.
Get real, guy.
Get real. I walked out I just wanted to use my vape real quick, clean my head, and come back in. I chose drop.
So you're not gonna have tuna?
I'm not going to have to. Everyone's got tune up.
That's true.
I don't need tune up.
You know, that's true.
I want to drop pianos. I want to drop cruise ships. I want
Right.
to drop safes.
You know what? I'm trapless.
I have trap.
I don't have trap.
I have trap. Tune up. Everyone's got tune up.
Right.
Everyone's got tune up.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
You don't need it. You don't need
I-
tune up.
Drop.
So you finished the little old man task. How
Finished
was it?
It was very long and.
It's the most dreaded task.
Is it really?
Yeah. A lot of people dread it.
Okay. I don't think it was that bad.
It wasn't?
I actually enjoyed
Look at
it.
you.
I get really into it. Like I enjoy it. I love the game. I love the community.
You
I
love the
game.
grind.
I love the grind. And that's it.
Nice. That's it.
Is that it?
That's all I got.
That's all you got? That's all I got.
Well, remember, Tunes, we are going to be going monthly now. So
It's still going to be on Wednesdays, right?
Yes, it'll still episode will still be releasing on Wednesdays. We obviously don't
But not
know
this one.
what day yet will be the next episode, but it will be next month.
Yeah. When we'll keep you guys
Well,
posted.
this June.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for our next episode.
And we'll see you guys in game.
We'll see you guys in game.